Alright guys, starting with my bottom drawer. Well, my real bottom drawer is here, and it's like a bunch of random makeup bags and stuff like that. My first drawer of makeup, it definitely needs to be decluttered hardcore. We're just gonna kind of rush through this, so not rush through it, but like editing wise, I'm gonna speed through this so it doesn't take a long time. Here is my high-end primers, and as you can see, I have a lot. Also, my foundations are just spilling over. But let's look at all my high-end ones. Oh gosh. Okay, so I have a lot of primers here, and hopefully I can organize them better, but the only one I'm for sure getting rid of, also sorry for how messy it is over here. I'm going to be getting rid of this Dr. Brandt Illuminizing Primer. Actually, I think my sister Emma would like this because she has dry skin, and so she says she's always trying to find ways to make her skin dewy, so I definitely think she would like this. This is high-end, this is drugstore primers. I like most of my drugstore primers. Okay, so it's coming down to these two. I think I'm going to get rid of the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind, but I'm going to keep the AOA Wonder Skin Mattifying Primer. Let's move over here to foundation. Now I'm for sure getting rid of these two Maybelline ones just because they're really old. The Maybelline Fit Me is really good foundation. These are too dark of shades for me, and they are super old. So I'm going to get rid of those. I'm also going to get rid of this Laura Geller Filter First foundation. It's just too dark for me, and it's very light coverage, so not really either of my preferences, so getting rid of that as well. I am going to get rid of this Anastasia foundation stick. It was pretty good, a little bit on the drying side, but for a foundation stick, pretty good. I've just had it forever, and it's expired, so it's got to go. I'm gonna get rid of this e.l.f. Flawless foundation. I just did a video over this and it's actually pretty good, but mine's getting old and expired. So this NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation, I heard such great things about this. I was so excited for this. I don't remember if I left it in a video or I cut it out, but I used this once. I have a dedicated video over it, and then something jammed with this pump and I can't get any more foundation out, and like it jammed quick. And so I think I only got to use it like once or twice, and I liked it when I used it, but like I said, I haven't been able to use it. And then of course I was just gonna like twist off the pump and pull it up, but it just like keeps twisting and doesn't like go up, and like I've nearly broke my finger trying to get this to work, and I've like sat there for like 20 minutes trying to get this off and I can't. So bummed, but it's getting to the point where I'm never touching it because I can't get to it, and it's probably expired by now. So I really like these foundations, but the undertones of yellow in them are really strong, and these are super old. Like I've had these for a few years now, so we're gonna get rid of that. Wow, I don't think my foundation sides have ever been this clean. Okay, here we have concealer. I think I'm going to get rid of this Pretty Vulgar one. I got it in a BoxyCharm box, and it was just way too dark for me, and I actually just tried to mix it with a foundation that was too light for me, and it was just like too orange. It wasn't really working, so we're going to get rid of this. It's a good concealer, but like I said, it's deeper than my skin tone, so it's not even like, I can't even use it to conceal because it's just too dark. I really like this Ulta Beauty one. I would highly recommend it. It's the full coverage liquid concealer, and the only reason I'm getting rid of it is because I ran out. Like I used this all up. And I'm also going to get rid of this Wet n Wild Photo Focus concealer. I wasn't a huge fan of this, so I actually would use it to carve out my eyebrows, but I just have so many concealers now, it's not really worth keeping one just for those. And like I've had this, I think, since I was like a senior in high school, so it's been years, so it's probably just going to break me out at this point, so we'll get rid of it. Now moving on to setting spray. So I have this whole section full, and some of them are priming, some are setting, and some are both. And then I have like these really big ones, which are just kind of annoying to store, but I really like them. I think I'm gonna get rid of this Urban Decay All Nighter. Not that I even have a lot left, but it's so like gross and dingy, and I don't really ever use this. I don't think it's I don't really get the hype about it. Like, I've used it before and it wasn't bad, but like I said, I never understood why everyone like freaked out about it. So this next drawer is my lipsticks. I actually just took out all of my lipsticks and did a trying on every lipstick in my collection. And actually looking at that video has made me like decide which ones I'm going to keep and get rid of. I am going to keep all of my lip liners though. Alright guys, so that is my light colors, and I've decided to get rid of 4 of them. So this is the Anastasia lipstick in Naked. Then I'm also getting rid of the Too Faced Melted Lip in Sugar. Mainly because those are just too light for my skin tone. I'm going to get rid of this AOA Studio Wonder Petal. And this is a metallic, and it's really pretty, but it just feels really drying on my lips. It's a really dry formula, and I have some other metallics that I like as well, and they aren't as dry, so I'm just going to get rid of that one. And then this one I'm going to get rid of. I actually really like, it's a it's a Bite Beauty double-sided mini thing. So it's Date and Fig, and Date is the lighter one, and I like that. Like, I think that's a pretty pink. But this one on the other side is basically the same color as my lips, so I'm not going to put in the effort to wear lipstick that's only like a shade off from my own lip color. So I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of this, but it is cool and it's really convenient. It's a good like in your purse thing. Okay, now we're gonna move on to like medium level of darkness and then the bold colors. Alright guys, so I ended up only getting rid of 3 from this section, but one is this MAC lipstick in the shade Divine, and it's just such a bright pink, it just does not look good on me. And then these 2 are for lipsticks. I really like these, they're just so old and expired, they need to go. This is in Pasadena and this is in Santa Ana. And this one is much more of like, it's like the perfect mauve shade. I love this. I actually got my friend Bailey hooked on this and let her borrow it for prom our senior year. That just shows how old this is because I'm about to be a senior in college. I got at the same time, and this is a little bit more on the pink side if you want to have like a little bit more color to your look, but they're both really, really nice. Again, just old and need to go. I've been feeling so. Alright guys, so that is it for this drawer. I did get rid of some more stuff in this darker section. One was all of these NYX ones. Also, if you're curious how I decided this stuff is, like I mentioned, I did that whole video trying on every lipstick in my collection. I literally went back through and looked at them to remind myself what I didn't like, and it was actually pretty helpful. So I'm getting rid of this NYX Soft Matte Metallic Lip Cream in the shade Copenhagen, and then I also have this just Soft Matte Lip Cream in I think also Copenhagen. Yeah, so just different finishes, and then a Soft Matte Metallic in Budapest. And my big issue with these is they were just really patchy and hard to work with. I'm getting rid of this one from Bite Beauty. It's in the shade Beetroot, and it was just a very like slippy formula, which I feel like you can't really have for dark lips. Like, it was sliding all over the place. Like, I would barely put my lips together and it would be like transferred like crazy and just all over the place. It was just really messy. I'm also getting rid of this ColourPop Ultra Matte Lip in the shade Star-Crossed. I was just not really into this. I feel like I got it off a recommendation by someone, but I wasn't really vibing with it, and it was really difficult to put on. I don't actually like, I've decided I don't like their matte lip formula. I actually do like their X Matte, which is kind of weird, but it's in the lippy stick, and it's like softer on the lips, and it's very plush. and soft looking, whereas this one's like kind of a liquidy mess and like extra drying. So I'm just kind of over their matte lip line, ultra matte lip line. And then this is also another ultra matte lipstick. I got this in a BoxyCharm, and it didn't come with the sticker thing, but I believe it's in the shade Thursday, and I just wasn't crazy about this. It's not really something I'd wear that much. I also don't wear deep colors a ton, so I just made sure to keep my absolute favorites. So I only kept like 3 or 4, so if I was to wear something that shade, I prefer those way over these ColourPop Ultra Matte. So that is it for the lipstick drawer. I'm very excited about this. All right, let's move on to the next one, which is the eyeshadow drawer. Goodness, this is so jam-packed. What I've realized I like doing is just pulling everything out and then putting in the stuff that I for sure want to keep. And I think that's easier. Some stuff I keep like solely off of collector's items. Like actually, I just got this, but I didn't buy it. It was my mom's, and it's so beat up and used. Like, I'm not gonna use this, and it's super old, but I kept it because she was getting rid of it. It's not sold anymore. Remember, it was like a big deal. I don't know if y'all saw that, but they were actually like sending out PR of this to influencers, and they like had it in a coffin. And they were like, letting you know we're getting rid of this, which honestly, it kind of makes sense why they're getting rid of it, because this was just awesome. Like, this palette changed the game of eyeshadows for the time, but now this is such a like bland, boring palette. Like, better formulas have come out since then, so no one's really buying this, and so I get why they discontinued it. But this was like all the craze when I started getting into makeup, and actually everyone was buying this one, and I wanted to be a little bit different. And so that is why when I bought it when I was 15 to wear on my Sweet 16, for my Sweet 16 party, and so I picked up the Naked 2 palette, and this had just came out. That's what I mean by not everything I keep, but like I'm actually going to use, and I know that. Like, okay, let's keep pulling stuff out.
Yeah. Can you tell me why? Can you tell me why I'm down? Yeah. No friends of mine, no friends of mine.
Oh my gosh, it's so dirty in here. I need to like deep clean all of these drawers. First thing that I know I'm gonna get rid of is this. I did a whole video on it, and it actually was like a makeup flop. The video's something like my makeup like took a huge flop, and this is how I fixed it, because I tried to turn it into a teaching moment. I was like all excited about going into these shades, and it was just such a flop, because it really is just like loose, chunky glitter, but it's like real patchy, so we're gonna get rid of that one.
Yeah. Now I'm thinking might have caught the June blues. Yeah, I wanna drown myself inside the...
This is another palette that's kind of similar to what I already have, so because of that I am gonna get rid of this. I just talked about this in a video too, because this is such a budget-friendly palette. It was $10, I believe, and then last I checked it was on sale for like $7. And guys, this is awesome. I don't want y'all to think because I'm getting rid of this it isn't good, or like I shouldn't have suggested it. I think it's awesome. I just have so many of these like blush tone palettes that I need to narrow down some. At what point do you give up stuff? Because I am obsessed with the balm packaging, and these were really pricey, guys. They're like $40, but they're just matte basic eyeshadows, which we're getting to the point where most, if not all, palettes have basics. I have these two that are like basic, and then I also have this one, which I love this one. So it's another basic one, and then I also have this, which I actually love this. It's the Too Faced Chocolate Chip palette. This I travel with a lot because it's so small, so I'll take a palette that has a lot of color that's tiny, and then I'll take this. So I will be keeping this one, but part of me is thinking I need to get rid of all 3 of these. Like, I've had them forever, and I love them so much, but like, in all honesty, they're just sitting here.
Keep on running from the truth. Was that not? I'm just a lonely fucking you.
Okay, so I was a little torn because I, one, just love the vibe of this, the Pure Festivals palette. Like, that's so pretty, but I don't like glitters, and I did try these glitters in a photo, and I was not a fan, or in a photo, in a video, and I wasn't a fan. And then I also have this Laura Lee Cosmetics Party Animal, and it has all these neon shades, and like it really does have close to that pink, and it has purples and stuff, so I think I'm gonna keep this one and get rid of the Pure one. I am gonna get rid of this Ofra Z palette. I've just had it forever, and none of these get worn. Those two are Makeup Geek. This is all Ofra. Oh my my gosh, I still have so many palettes. Where did these all come from? Oh, also I forgot to mention for lipsticks, there were actually 2 more I got rid of. This is the Kat Von D lipstick in the shade Crucifix. I got a lot of compliments when I wore this in a video. It was my BoxyCharm from October, and I was nice, but I wasn't crazy about it, and I don't wear these kind of shades a lot, so I'm just gonna pass that along. Maybe someone else will get some more use out of it. And then I'm also getting rid of this MAC lipstick in the shade To Matte with Love, but it's just so bright and intense. I don't wear shades like this. So okay, back to the eyeshadows.
Might just waste away, don't know what life about. Another day go by, don't know what got me down. June blues, yeah, I got the June blues, yeah. Walk around like
I decided because it's the NYX Ultimate. Like, the quality of these shadows, I don't remember loving, but I did do some looks with this yellow eyeshadow and I really, really liked it. But it was kind of patchy and stuff like that. And then, like, I haven't heard really good stuff about the others. I have these shades in my Morphe 02 palette. Like, I have these shades everywhere else. It's that yellow shade that I really like. But now that I think about it, I have one that I really... My new go-to yellow shade is in this Blue Honey palette, and it's that one. It's like a yellow orange. So I think we're gonna get rid of the NYX one. I'm gonna pass this along too. Alright guys, so we are on to this next drawer, and I've just been clearing out. This is where I keep my single shadows. So I have it in this Smashbox box. It's from like the Light It Up collection. I just thought the neon in this, I just thought the neon was really cool. But what was in here before was all of these Ulta Beauty quads. But I have 12 of these, so 48 shadows. This little thing, which I'm gonna put my single like shadow sticks.
yeah, there's some you get used to, yeah. Go back to June blues, yeah. It's just the June blues, yeah. Walk around like who you, yeah. Just some you get used to. Breaking news got me breaking. I was present, hopeless, praying. Struck down at 20, plenty left.
Okay, I think I'm gonna get rid of this single eyeshadow from Ofra. It's the shade Victory, and I'm getting rid of it because I was gonna put it in my Z palette, but I tossed my Z palette, and that's a pretty neutral shade. I'm gonna get rid of this too. I don't even know what brand it is. There's no label or anything. There's just a P on the lid, and this looks cool, like the shade, but I have this shade in palettes. So this is just a Mellow Beauty purple shade Plum, and the seal's still on it. It hasn't been opened, so I'm gonna pass this along to a friend. It's kind of a boring trio, so we'll get rid of that. And then Nomad eyeshadow in Marquiche. I think we'll get rid of that too. I'm just gonna get rid of all these Ulta ones. I shouldn't hold on to it. I'm getting rid of all of them. This drawer definitely needs some major decluttering. Over here we have lash curlers. Mine really needs to get cleaned bad. This is from Revlon. It's a good tried and true. And the reason I say that, because I used to just think lash curlers are lash curlers, is because I'm getting rid of this one because it's so freaking painful. It's really pretty because it's like rainbow and it's from Pure Cosmetics, but it grabs and pinches my lashes so hard, I'm not about it. Alright, moving on to mascaras. A lot of these are just super expired. The It Superhero Mascara's gotta go. Too Faced Bed and Sex Mascara. I love this mascara, but super old, dried out. Gots to go. I'm gonna get rid of this Bad Gal Lash Benefit. Don't really care for it. I literally just keep this Wonder Beauty one because I like the brush on it, and even though it's like empty, I use it to separate my lashes because it's been sitting here for a hot minute. So this I'm gonna get rid of. It's some kind of like primer thing, and it's old and goopy, and it was the Lancome Stylist Booster XL. Then this is the MAC in Extreme Lash. Pretty old. It can go. Wow, I'm proud of myself. I don't think I've ever had 5 mascaras or less, and like I said, this one's probably gonna go soon because it's running out, and this is empty. I just use it to comb my lashes, so I really only have 3. I'm so proud of myself. This is nail I need to try out from Rimmel. This is the Marc Jacobs eyeliner that's black. Honestly, most of these black eyeliners are going to stay because I use black eyeliners a lot. Oh my gosh, guys, ouch, that hurt. Okay, we're gonna get rid of this because if that hurt my hand, can't imagine what it would do to my eyes. This is the, I think it's Hard Candy. Yeah, Hard Candy Stay in Line Waterproof Mechanical Gel Eyeliner. No, thank you. And then it has a little smudger, which the concept of this is cool, but man, that just like pulled the crap out of my skin on my hand. That would like destroy my eyes. It would make me age by like 20 years. Then I wanted to go to colors.
Now they speaking about you, leave it alone. Hope you grinning while you watch your bros on some sofa sunny shit to brighten up a wounded soul.
By disqualification, the Stila one is gonna have to go, which makes me sad because I really like Stila eyeliners, but this like won't, the twist thing isn't working on it. So this brings me to brows. Oh my gosh, I forgot about some of these products.
Disagree, don't tell me. Now you in infinity, we 98.
Okay, so I'm getting rid of 3. This is the Mellow Brow Tint, the Holy Brow by Bliss Brow Gel, and then the NYX Micro Brow Pencil. I actually love all 3 of these, but they're just so crazy old. And then that is it for this drawer. Here's a fun one in one of my favorite drawers. Do I want to get rid of any of this stuff though? Oh, I am going to get rid of this Ofra Pressed Oil Control Powder because I just got a brand new one, so we can ditch the old. I like this Fit Me powder for an all over color if I'm too pale, but it's getting old. Needs to go. I feel like I need to get, I just love these though, but I feel like I need to get rid of them because I've had them for a while. We're gonna get rid of these too, the Kat Von D ones. I really like these, but I've had these for years and I don't really ever grab them. I just like these other ones more. And this drawer is basically the same stuff as below. God, it's so messy. The same stuff as below, but it is stuff that doesn't fit in those organizers. I am going to get rid of this Pure Bronze and Brighten because this was terrible. This is a little harsh, and I do like the highlighter, but like I have other highlighters, so it's not worth keeping this like bulky packaging just for that. I can't believe I'm going to say it, but I think, oh, what are you doing here? You should be downstairs. Anyways, I think I am going to get rid of the Coty Airspun powder. I like this. Oh no, it's broken too, so every time I move it, it's like cracked all the way down. I do like that powder, but I just have so many other ones, and that one does flashback. I really like this, but I think I am going to get rid of it because it's crazy expired, but this was awesome to travel with. It's just the Ulta Beauty Trio. It had the bronzer, blush, and highlight, and I really like this. It was a great, just like everyday look, like great everyday bronzer, blush, and highlight, but it's very old. Oh, this is brows, but I think I'm just going to take this brow gel and get rid of this. Because if I remember correctly, I like the brow gel. I think it's finally time I got rid of this. I love it. For those who've kept with my channel, I love this bronzer. It is my all-time favorite. But this is very expired and I don't think they make this anymore, and it's just really bulky packaging. So goodbye. Okay guys, it is time for the final drawer. Can y'all even see? Okay, so this drawer, my camera, I would have to do some sketchy stacking to get it up this high, but I'll just show y'all on my phone what it's looking like in here. So there's only a few things in here anyways. I am going to get rid of the Kat Von D Shade and Light Contour Palette because this never gets used. And then I think I'm also going to get rid of this IBY Contour Palette. I got this like back in high school and I never use it. That is it for my makeup collection. Thank you guys for watching. Like I said, only things that will be thrown away and wasted are things that are expired, like some of the foundations and mascara and stuff like that. This is gonna go to friends and family that are comfortable with using makeup after me. I do not give makeup to subscribers or used makeup. I do giveaways and I give y'all free new makeup that I purchase, just because I'd like to give y'all brand new things that can't be contaminated. Whereas, you know, if my sister wears a lipstick of mine, that's not as weird as like giving that to a subscriber, you know. But anyways, that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoy. Also hope you like, comment, and subscribe down below, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.
Down, yeah. I've been feeling so